Thank you so much for stopping by AJT Cards. I want to take the time and say how much I appreciate each and every one of you for coming over, whether it's in the day, night, whenever you may be watching this. I really genuinely appreciate everyone that's been supporting, giving me comments, feedback, whatever it may be. I really genuinely want to thank you all individually, and I won't stop thanking you because it means a lot to me, and I'm enjoying this journey that I've been on. I've connected with and networked with some really amazing people early on, and I hope that this continues. So once again, thank you so much. So today's video is going to be focused entirely on basketball. I'm a diehard Celtics fan, and basketball tends to be my favorite sport. I do appreciate all the other sports. I love the other sports, but basketball, if you were to tell me you get to watch one sport for the rest of your life, what would it be? I would choose basketball every time. With that being said, I really want to collect the most of basketball cards, but there's a slight problem with that. The prices of boxes are incredibly high. It tends to be that way for most other sports as well too, but really people are chasing after, your Zion rookie cards. So boxes like this in the background that maybe normally wouldn't have been extremely unreasonably priced, they've gone up drastically. So it's hard to get my hands on basketball cards, at least within my budget. There are some people out there that may be able to purchase, higher end products. But for where I'm at currently, I do have to be smart and try to budget things financially. So I was only able to purchase a few boxes over the last few weeks and wanted to showcase a few of the things that I've pulled that I've enjoyed. I've shown this card before, but it's worth showing every single time. It's LeBron James Purple Prism Disco, numbered out of 75 card, 40 out of 75. Beautiful card. Really enjoy showing it every time, and I don't ever get sick of showing it, to be honest. Out of that same box, that one in the background there, the Panini Prism box, I pulled a Fast Break autographed Bob Dandridge card, Milwaukee Bucks legend. I personally didn't know too much about this player, but I did do some research on him because I feel like anytime I collect something and it has an autograph or it's a special card, so to speak, I want to learn and educate myself. That's something that I found to be fun about this hobby as well too, is you do find yourself looking things up about players that maybe you normally wouldn't have before. Not a numbered card, but one I thought was pretty interesting and cool. Going into my rookie collection, there's not a lot of them, but Jamal Murray is one of these. This is the Prestige 2016-2017 Jamal Murray rookie card. Really enjoy watching him play. I feel like he's bringing a different winning culture to Denver, him and amongst other people on the team. He's a very, very good talent, and he's exciting to watch play. And I think that there is a lot of untapped potential even with him. That team they're fun to watch, and I think that they're going to continue to do well, and I hope that he continues to develop on his talents because I really do enjoy watching him. Another player that I really do like is Fibo here. He plays for the rival, or one of the rivals of the Celtics, the 76ers, so I hope he does well, but not too well when they're playing the Celtics, of course. But he's fun to watch, and I really like his off-court demeanor and the way that he handles himself too. He's got a fun series going on right now on YouTube that is with like the Disney Bubble vlogs. Him and amongst other players. I mean, JaVale McGee I know has one too, but he just has a fun spirit to him. He's a young guy coming in the league, playing hard. Not getting a ton of minutes by any stretch, but he seems to be enjoying his role and just taking it all in terms of the experience. And I hope he does well. And there's something about him to me that makes me feel like he's going to do well. Hence why I have it top loaded and sleeved up. Something about him that I really do think that there is going to be a big development spike for him. I don't know if it's going to be anytime soon, within like relative to this season, but I believe in him, and I think that he's going to do well. Another rookie card I wanted to showcase. Now this was of the the Fast Break box in the back there. It's of a Brandon Clark. You've got the kind of the disco print there, the Fast Break print, so to speak. And I think that he is a great talent as well too. I know that he is not the most talked about Memphis Grizzly at this time. I mean, there are other players on that team that are getting a little bit more recognition and attention, and rightfully so, because they're playing incredibly well. Ja Morant is who I'm talking about. He deserves every accolade and acknowledgement that he's getting. But I thought this was a really cool card, and I really do like him as well too. I like him coming out of college, and I think that he is going to be a good player in the NBA. He, coming out of Gonzaga, I think that he has a lot of upside, and I'm hoping that he does well. Him and Ja both do well. I really would like to see them both do well. I wanted to showcase here two rookie cards that I have to show the difference between something that I found out early on. So this is just your base rookie prism. It's a Jalen Hands Brooklyn Nets card. But then within that same box, I received a Jalen Hands blue parallel fast break numbered out of 175. It's a 107 out of 175. And it was a real quick piece for me to realize, okay, so I'm learning more about the parallels. I'm learning more about the numbered cards. So that was kind of cool to see. And I like to hang on to small mini sets within sets, so to speak. So to have his rookie card and then the parallel card with the numbered, I thought was kind of interesting. Another lesson for me was in silver cards versus regular cards. They are very hard to tell the difference if you're not paying attention, especially to the beginner like myself. It's hard. It's very difficult to tell. I'm going to move some of these out of the way. So, for example, this is just a Luka Doncic base card, which I was happy to hang on to because anything with Luka on it right now, I'm hanging on to because of how well he's played. It's not his rookie card, but one that I'm definitely not getting rid of right now. So that's a Luka base, but then right behind that, we have a Kawhi Leonard, and this is a silver card. Now, to the eye, it might not even be picking it up great on the camera here, but there's not a huge difference when you look at these cards. But if you can kind of see in this area right in here, it's really the bordering that I'm looking at. That's where you tend to get more of like that refractor type look, or it just catches in a different way, and it's a cleaner look compared to this area here. They're both smooth, silver looking areas, but this one just pops in a little bit different way. And then also on the back, you can tell too, right at the bottom there, prism. It's a prism, so that that being a silver, and that doesn't have anything there, so it's not a silver card. But when you're going through your cards, it's something I'm still learning. If you're going through, especially these prisms, you really have to be careful and look to see to make sure. And you can see a little bit better there. Actually, I think it was good. The lighting, it's a more of a darker color there, where this tends to be lighter. It tends to be silver, and again, that like a little almost like a rainbow type refractor style comes through. So I wanted to point that out. Thought that was interesting. Sticking with my silver card theme, I have another silver Jalen Brunson. Got the prism there in the bottom right. And then this was a mosaic out of the mosaic pack there. This is a silver Allen Iverson Hall of Fame insert. And it says the prism up top there. So that's kind of a cheat sheet for myself that I've been learning and things that I've been seeing as I've been going through. I mentioned and showed this video before, or in one of the videos before, it's a rookie Ascent Jared Allen card. Love his autograph. Not a Brooklyn Nets fan. It's a 209 out of 299, but I really enjoy watching him play. He's a pretty quiet player, but he plays hard every night, and I'm very proud to have a signature from him. I do think that's really cool. Moving on now to some other parallels that I got. I'll just kind of zip through these. We have Ilya Soba here. It's another blue one. Picked up on the habit of knowing that once you get a certain card. So I, for example, had this Jalen Hands card over here from the same series and set, so to speak. So they're both blue. You learn quickly that if they're blue parallels with this set, they're all going to be numbered out of 175. So I knew when I got this card, it was going to be out of 175. So I learned that pretty quickly. Got two other ones here. Bridges and Hezonja. Again, two reds. So the first red one I may have opened up or looked at, it's out of 125. So they're both going to be out of 125. So you can start to see a little bit of a trend there and pick up things that maybe you didn't realize before, and I'm learning very quickly with that as well too. These were some mosaic cards that I had received. I don't know too much about the mosaic product, but these had some color on them, so I was definitely hanging on to them. Big Celtics fan, as I said, so Romeo Langford. I, regardless, was going to hang on to this one, but Romeo Langford, former Celtic, Kyrie Irving, Royce O'Neal, and Bobby Portis. And then a couple other fast break type styled cards, the disco ball type look, or the little discos on there. Marcus Morris, I've shown this one before, and also Michael Porter Jr. Kind of cool if it catches in the light and trying to get it there, but another player that I really do like. And again, looking on the back, telling out the difference between base cards and that, it says the prism right there, whereas a base card isn't going to say prism in the way that is there. Lastly, I have a few inserts that I really like. I've got a Luka Doncic far out prism insert. Got that fast break style again. Got the prism up top there. Really cool logo. Keeping with the fast break theme here, we've got one of the best players to play the game for his position, and now one of the most fun off the court players to watch him, Chuck, Kenny, all those guys, and Ernie on TNT. We've got Shaq. It's a widescreen insert, but that cool way it catches there with that design. And you can see too, it says prism right up top there. Really small print, but it's there. Giannis Antetokounmpo fireworks insert, disco theme again. Nice looking card. This from the Mosaic set. This is not a prism, and this is not anything special. I just thought the card was cool in terms of the design. I like the background, the way it looks. I love Allen Iverson. It's one player I wished more than anything would have gotten a ring, so I really enjoy his cards, and I like to collect anything Iverson at this point too. And then lastly, this is a John Wall Stat Stars Prestige insert card. And you can see the background there, and I really didn't know. I mean, I could have assumed it was diamonds, but on the back, or crystals, excuse me, on the back it does tell and show what this card was. So I've learned and educated myself on that. So that's going to do it for this video. Really quick video just to show you guys a little bit of my basketball collection that I have. Also, hopefully, maybe some of the information that I talked about when we're talking about parallels. If there's a newer card collector out there like myself, hopefully maybe you could take something away from that as well too, because I know I'm learning a lot as I go. And these are just little things that I'm picking up on, and hopefully they'll help the next person as well too. And I want to make this a learning experience for everybody. I want people that have a lot of knowledge to stop by and share theirs, but I also want to be able to share my knowledge with other people too. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. I hope that everyone has a great week ahead. Enjoy the day, enjoy the evening, whatever it may be. Thank you so much for stopping by. Take care, enjoy, stay safe. I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you.